Good afternoon. I'm going to show you students and Lakeland teachers how to make basic changes to the content of the IB portfolio. This is not going to show you how to insert pictures in the portfolio. So if you're looking for that, that'll be on a different video. This is going to be basic text and items from the Google Drive. So this is assuming that you've already seen and students have figured out how to actually get into their portfolio, and that's where I'm starting from. So I'm in Alex's portfolio. Each of these headers, those are the landing pages for each of the IB units. Those are common language that's put on each of those pages. If you happen to see student work on those pages, no stress, that can be removed at another time or moved another time. So I'm going to use Alex's page 2 or grade 2 page on how the world works, because I know she didn't have anything in there from second grade, so I'm just going to use this as kind of a teaching and testing page, and then I'll delete the things that are in here. So I'm on her grade 2 How the World Works page, and the first thing you'll notice is that on each of these pages there exists the capability to add files, which would be like Google Docs, Word docs, PDFs, anything that's on your computer, and then also to comment, which this is showing up as Alex's comment because she's the one logged in. But if she shared this with the teacher and then the teacher is looking at this, then the teacher could make comments on her page, or other kids could make comments, or she could make a reflection. So that could be used. Either one of those things can be removed at any time. I just wanted you to know that. So in order to add any kind of writing to this page, or Google Drive documents or anything to this page, we're going to use the editing pen. This is the pen, this is the button that you use for pretty much anything, putting any content on the pages. Once I click that, you notice there's a word editing bar, very similar to what we see in Google Docs and in Word, and most kids will be familiar with this, at least in the upper grades, 2nd through 5th. And then you'll also notice text boxes and the cursor flashing there, where we are ready to just add text. You can have the students handwrite this and then type it in, or they can just type in the information, that reflection or whatever it is that they want to type in, or you can just go ahead and add Google Docs. To add Google Docs, or any of the Google family of things, we go up here again to the insert button. And I do want to mention at this point that just like any Google Doc or other Google family of things, everything is saved as you work. So students, I do tell students periodically to save their work just to make sure, and then we just go back into the editing pen. So one thing, before you put a doc in, you want to make sure that the cursor is exactly where you want the doc to insert. So if the student moves the cursor up here, that's where the doc is going to show up. If we do it down here, it'll be down here, and that's where I'd like it. I'm just going to go up to insert. Here you can see all the different things that students or anyone can put into their Google Sites. And we're going to go to Drive and look for a document, and I'm just going to choose any document right now because I'll end up deleting it. Here are some settings. Include a border, include the title. Yes, that's all fine. We can just leave that for now. Now, you don't see the Google document yet because I'm actually still in the editing mode, but here is the button for those properties that we just looked at. This is the vertical alignment, moving the document one way or another. And this would be to actually remove the document, which we will do when this is all done. I'll show you how to remove as well. Once we save it, then we can see the document. Okay, we have the document here, and at this point, if the student has this page ready to publish, they could go up to the editing pen and highlight a section of text, and this is where they can just personalize it with fonts and colors. I really caution that from being the first thing we do. Really, they can get caught up in that, but anyway, that's kind of basic editing information. I think I did show you the undo button. If I haven't, undo is one of the most important buttons to show kids, because if they do make a mistake, before they get too far into the mistake, we can teach them to undo one change at a time. So that's a nice feature to have. As far as if the document shows up in the wrong place or isn't the right document or for any reason needs to be deleted, you just click on the document itself and remove it. And it's as simple as that.